Hey guys, Brianne Johnson here. I'm an actress in LA. One of the nominees is the Imitation Game, and that stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. I really enjoyed watching this movie. I felt like Benedict Cumberbatch was particularly a pleasure to watch. There was something about him that was very genuine and lovable throughout the whole thing, even though when someone would read this script, they probably would think on surface value that, oh, this guy's a jerk, he's mean, he's a bad guy, and then the actor, a bad actor or an inexperienced actor, would make this person the bad guy. But Benedict Cumberbatch did not do that. He made this character lovable and likable even through his jerkiness, which is funny. He played a really intelligent, intellectual character. He kind of reminded me a little bit of Jesse Eisenberg in Social Network, that he's an extremely great mathematician, and he's superior in his skills and he knows it. The actor found a way to make this character still fun, and in a way he was kind of charming too. Like, there was something about him that just, you cared about him anyway, even though he was kind of a jerk. And he kind of set himself up for these kinds of things to happen. If you don't want to know what happens in the movie, spoiler alerts, they discover a mole and they end up thinking that it's him because of his jerk personality and negativity and his off-putting personality towards all his co-workers, and they end up thinking he's the mole, and he kind of attracts this to himself through his jerkiness. But for some reason you still love him. Like, you feel bad for him that he's going through this, because he's not a traitor to his country. He's a loyal person, just really good at math and is superior, and he knows it, and you kind of feel bad for him in a way. What his character goes through at the end is completely heartbreaking. He ends up being a hero to his country, cutting the war down by about 2 years of time, saving what was estimated to be about 14 million lives, which is incredible and amazing. And what he had to live through to do that, in the process of choosing who lives and who dies based on mathematics, which is insane. I can't imagine dealing with that heavy of a burden. And then at the end of it all, some judge tries to cure him of his homosexuality by putting him on hormonal therapy, which, you know, makes him loopy and weird, and the drugs mess him up. And he ends up killing himself because he can't be himself. And he's a hero. So it just broke my heart. I just wanted him to have a nice happily ever after, however he wanted to have it. So I definitely was emotionally invested in this character the whole time. I wouldn't have been heartbroken if I didn't care about this jerk character, but Benedict Cumberbatch found a way to make you care about him. It's a great movie. Highly recommend it. And then the next performer is Keira Knightley. She did a wonderful job. She was very empathetic and loving, but yet smart and with a little bit of an edge to her. I didn't feel like she was inferior to the men that she worked with in any way. And honestly, I love the scene where she takes the test and she finishes it in under 6 minutes, and Benedict Cumberbatch's character is saying it's impossible. He hasn't finished it below 6 minutes ever. He states it's impossible because he's so intelligent. And then she blows him away and finishes it and gets it all right. And I just think that's so cool. It's empowering to women to be smart. I just love that. I love that she was modest about it too. She just simply raised her hand and let him know that she had finished it before everybody else, by far. She didn't have any cockiness to her whatsoever. I didn't feel like she felt like she was better than anyone at any point. She was very modest about it, but she was smart. And it's okay to know it if you're not flaunting it around. That's fine. You can be a smart woman. I just loved that about her. I felt like she embodied the smart, modest, kind woman very well, but can be smart and knows what she needs to do. And that was to help with this war. And I just thought it was very exciting to watch that. And I love roles that empower women to be smarter, to be stronger, to be better than whatever they are, to become better people. That's great. So, Keira Knightley, you did a great job. I loved the empathy you had at the end with Benedict Cumberbatch's character. I particularly found this whole movie very moving. Highly recommend it. It's part of the world's history, so you gotta watch it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear in the comments. Subscribe if you like it. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you tuning in.